cool. Let's get started then.
Ready.
Yeah, wow. I've had a lot of people on here who are just talking about 1.14, so I guess you fit
Speaking
into that.
of different things,
Your mic is cutting out a little bit, by the way, just so
my
you
mic
know.
is cutting out. Okay, give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
should be should be better now. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a pretty yesterday was a pretty cool day for the 1.14 community.
definitely. I
Yeah.
mean,
I guess it's the
it's
1.15 community now.
yeah, it's definitely. I think it's the first time where 1.15 did not hold the record, or
Or
it's the first time that
1.14.
1.14 didn't hold the
Yeah,
world record.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh wait, no, Dream.
Wait,
Oh
Dream
shoot. Oh,
CD.
okay. We forgot, right? Yeah, it's the first time that that's happened, or
First
with different
first day trading
strategies.
record, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Wild.
that's actually really interesting to me.
I
And it
wonder if
was
future
also,
records will also be first day trade.
I think, I think right now, double doy or hostage strats can still have a
Oh yeah,
potential of
definitely.
getting the world record,
I think that they
but
actually probably will though, because Mango Pie is probably the strongest contender and he's resetting for that. So
yeah, I agree as well.
yeah, it's wild. I was actually there for a decent of the run. I joined as he exited Nether. I'm like, oh,
Nice.
Corb's live. Oh, he's on a run. Oh, he's in. Oh.
And it just turns out to be world record.
Yeah, that he had like a 1 minute end fight, dude. It was insane.
Dragon basically pretty much insta perched. So
Yeah,
yeah, I was
I think his end enter was like pretty similar to my base, but the perch carried.
unfortunately I wasn't able to watch it. I
Uh,
I had to eat dinner at that time. Usually I'd pull up
Smoke.
his alt account.
I am I do hope that the next record has like a significantly better end entry. Like because that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think doesn't Mango Pie's PB right now have like a
Yeah,
really broken end
yeah.
enter? Yeah.
Like maybe a
Mango
minute or
Pie's
so ahead.
yeah. Just got messed over
Dragon, yeah.
by the perch. And I think Mango Pie also has the most sub 20s
Yeah, I think he has
as
8.
well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, consistency is
Hmm.
super insane on him.
And if Zero Cycle comes out, then that'll make 1.15 record, that much more likely.
Yeah, I actually haven't watched too much on the Zero Cycles yet because like
Yeah, right
I
now
heard
it's pretty tricky. Uh, I think he always says it works in like 40% of ends.
yeah,
Maybe that figure is wrong. Yeah, basically there's like a fast zero cycle, which is risky and doesn't always work. And then there's a slower zero cycle that hasn't been worked on as much.
right. So it's it's just a bit like would it do you think it would actually like if it becomes completely developed like runners would immediately start switching over?
Well, it depends on how good it gets, Because right now it's definitely not good enough, but in the future. But I mean, it's just like right now you need a lot of beds, and you're not gonna be sitting in a bastion or taking like, tons of beds from a village or whatever.
Right, waiting for string or
Yeah.
getting as many beds as possible, right?
We'll see. I have hopes for Zero Cycle. I think that, seeing it in a solo RSG record would be really cool.
Oh yeah. Whenever something happens in a world record, it
Yeah.
immediately gets popularized.
Especially
Yeah.
because like all the 1.14/1.15 records have all been like pretty similar, you just trade with the villager, get your pearls.
Yeah.
Something new.
Really straightforward, so see something different. I think yeah, it's the first Insomniac record. I mean, I think when the first Insomniac video just came out, I didn't think that it was too good until like until the gold axes part
Yeah.
happened, and I was like, oh wait, this could actually be really good then, because
Mhm.
any extra emeralds, you can get like so many emeralds just from the 4 gold axes in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I thought, I don't know. I think it's just like hard to tell what strat will get you record, the quickest because there's just not enough runners.
Definitely not enough runners. Yeah, recently I've just been playing 1.16 now, so
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
finally got sub 20 1.14, right?
sub 21.14. Yes.
What was that run like?
Um, it's actually a really good seed. I would say it's sub 18able.
Wow.
However, I did choke on two things: my stronghold navigation and
Well,
creating a
relatable.
nether portal.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was a really funny run, I would say, because my nether portal was actually extremely scuffed. You know how they're 3 blocks tall, right? You just need to create a
yeah.
3 block tall nether portal. Uh, I may or may not have created a 4 block tall nether portal.
So you put them in speed.
Pretty much.
Wow.
The
Was
worst
it
part about
just
it
was
is,
it hostage or was it
yeah, it was hostage.
okay?
The worst part about it is that I actually had a blacksmith and I had extra obby. And so like I was trying to, when you get like stone in your ravines instead of actual lava,
Yeah,
and you have to like dig around to find lava. Yeah, that's what I ended up digging around to find lava,
I see.
but it ended up but I actually had obby in my inventory that I could have just used instead. And so that was a really Papega
That's funny.
moment.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've kind of moved on from the category, but um, maybe one day I'll return back. I
One
think
day you'll come back.
the category is kind of on its way out. um, not that many runners. Time's getting pretty optimized, and no one just really wants to grind out the strat for like a crazy time.
Yeah. I think one thing that I've really realized after beginning to play 1.16 is like 1.16 just has so much more strategies, I guess, that you can pull off in a run, while
Mm.
1.15 or 1.7 is more or less straightforward. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
What do
that
you think is a good speedrunner? Name more than
1.14
one.
does like my bad. It does like appeal to newer runners though because you can use like a variety of slower strategies like new play strats or classic or igloo. I think that's
yeah,
pretty cool. But 1.16 in like actual runs, top runners use a variety of stuff.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. 1.16's never really been for me.
Well, yeah, why not though? Why not?
I don't know, I just don't really enjoy it. I don't know, I liked it when I first got into it, when that period of like innovation where fashion reps were constantly coming out and new tech and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the resetting, and
You know, like,
I
so you didn't
think
like the
yeah, you have to, it's basically just like, oh, get a sub 3 enter, load in, there's no bastion, and repeat that for like a couple hours.
well, it gets fun, I guess, if you get bastions and stuff. I think I found that like once you've learned a strategy though, it actually gets hard to break out of certain habits that like you obtain. I don't know if that
Mm.
does that ever occur to you where you're used to one strategy and then all of a sudden a new strategy comes out and then you find it hard to adapt to it
Yeah,
maybe?
that's fair. Yeah. That was that was like me when Pirate Strats first came out.
Yeah, same here. I just didn't like it. And then
I felt like I was getting no runs and it was dumb and I just want to play classic.
yeah. After actually really fun playing that one seed that you put out on Twitter, the
Yeah,
tournament seed. I really like that. It
yeah,
was
that seed is really fun though.
it was fun 12 days of trying to run that seed.
Mhm. I feel like it's sometimes good to just like give yourself a break from grinding and try something a bit more fun. Because speedrunning is just it's all for fun in the end.
Yeah, doing something new. That's honestly that's my goal right now. I just right now since after I've switched to 1.16, yeah, I'm trying to main 1.16 now. I'm just trying to have some fun with it, and then maybe when I start to get better, because I know for a fact that like I have not yet gotten bastions down yet, but once that starts happening and like I improve better, then maybe I'll try to get a top 10 in that.
Hmm.
But for now, reset efficiency wise, I am terrible at it, and however, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like a lot of the 1.16 hype is just like perfecting, resetting, and getting really good at certain things. But you can also just like play casually.
Yep. Multi-instancing now is like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I wish I don't know. I miss the old days. People were slower, records were more beatable, but I think people were it was more for fun, and now it's Minecraft speedrunning is becoming an e-sport, and there's
Oh
tons
yeah.
of tournaments, just like wow.
Yeah, I really like how speedrunning is there are two sides of speedrunning. Content wise and actually grinding wise. And I really like seeing both sides of it.
That's fair.
I um I don't know if you've actually seen Fyro's current video about joining an SMP and then speedrunning it. Have you seen it?
I think I skimmed through it.
Yeah, well, basically Fyro's currently blowing up on YouTube now.
Yeah,
I think
wow.
he's amassed like 300,000 views on like both his
Really?
videos.
That's wild.
Yeah. And so like you just really love to see speedrunners getting more recognition
Mm.
and on the content side. And honestly, content brings in a lot of new runners. I mean, it's really
Yeah,
not bad.
definitely.
I don't know. If you look at SRC right now, actually, it says that Minecraft Java Edition actually has 1,000 active
That's
players,
that's
but
wild.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure we peaked at about 1,400, right?
Um, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, we peaked at 1,400, but in my opinion, I feel like 1,000, we definitely have more than 1,000 active runners because I think the level of gameplay that people have now has just improved so much that people have stopped submitting runs sometimes,
Yeah, I mean,
or that could be how it works.
maybe. I feel like when 1.16 was first splitting up, everyone wanted to just like, oh man, get up a top time. And
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it's not quite like that anymore. No. I've never really liked the mindset of like, oh man, I have to get a super good time and then I'll submit it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you just submit any run that you can. Well, currently, currently, I'm not submitting the run right now, my current 1.16 runs because, well, I think I can get a sub 20 before that,
Yeah,
before
I
it
mean,
gets
it's also
verified.
fair that like, the
Yeah,
queue's really big, and you'll probably PB if like if you're new to a category, you'll probably PB really quickly, and then you don't want to clog up the queue with runs.
yeah. That reminds me of the Twitter account, the Make a Speedrunner, where there's that one speedrunner that never submits their PBs because they're sure they'll break it the next day.
Mm. I
I
I
miss
remember
when.
starting out like that though, where I didn't want to submit until I got sub 30.
uh, I actually just submitted every single run
Wow.
that I PB'd.
I did get a
And I
sub
just
30 within like a week though, so it wasn't that long.
hmm, you know, I really like how I'll say one thing that I know I think I'm not too familiar with is Minecraft as a game, like Minecraft as a whole. I'm actually really
Really?
new to that aspect
Wow.
because I only started speedrunning Minecraft after 3 months or 2 months of getting Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Interesting.
the only thing I can say that I'm actually average at is or well, decent at for like I guess a good time is my mechanics, my crafting.
Mm.
However, movement wise, like I can definitely say I'm still shaky at speed bridging or like
Yeah.
wall climbing, like high pixel bridge stuff. And
Osu's probably helped with your like crafting and stuff, right?
yeah, I really 100% recommend playing Osu. I actually do. If you guys are watching this right now and you
Oh
want to get
no.
better at mechanics, play Osu.
I think Osu's pretty cool, but I don't know, it looks pretty difficult.
Oh, trust me, when I that's my first what I first thought when I tried Osu. I was like, whoa, how do people like aim circles that quickly? But you'll get used to it over time, and obviously it will take like years to actually get like to the very top level. But just to play it casually, around like mid-level maps, I guess it's actually pretty fun, and it
That's fair.
certainly does improve your aim.
Mm.
I
Wait,
think,
I
yeah, I
think
think there's actually a speedrunner or an Osu player that has speedrun before.
yeah. I mean there are quite a few of those. Like I know Illumina plays Osu and BTMC.
Oh, yeah. Do you know Rip FC?
Yeah. FC
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah, he's an Osu player too,
Hmm.
and or he used to like main Osu a lot. That was pretty fun too.
He mainly means just Minecraft, right?
Yeah. I remember correctly too. Feinberg also
Yeah,
played
yeah,
Osu.
Feinberg.
Yeah, but he plays like a different a different modification
Oh,
of Osu. But yeah, definitely, it's super cool.
yeah. I think although it's cool to have good mechanics, one of the nicer things about Minecraft speedrunning is that you can get like a pretty good time, but not really be anywhere near the best at your movement or mechanics if you just grind for it.
Yeah, I feel like Minecraft has started to become more of like a knowledge based thing.
Yeah,
It's more knowledge based, and it really differentiates itself from pretty much other speedrunning categories and other
yeah. Like if you
speedrunning.
look at
Yeah.
Mario, you have to time like frame perfect jumps, and
Yeah,
you know,
you look at Celeste and everything
yeah,
else too.
super movement based.
Yeah, extremely mechanical, and then there's Minecraft, and honestly, I think that's just what differentiates itself
Yeah,
and
I think it
why it
is what
became so
makes it
popular.
special. Like,
Yeah,
because Minecraft is a worldwide loved game, and, you can just load up a world and start running. You don't have to know what you're doing, but, over time,
yeah,
you can learn strats and stuff.
yeah. It's pretty much like it's a sandbox game after all.
Mhm. Yeah. So where are you in your 1.16 journey right now?
Currently, well, my PB sits at a 2350. Um, I think I've been able to route bastions decently.
Hmm.
However, I have yet to get a stables completion on a single. Like I've
Stables
never
is
left.
pretty intimidating.
Yeah, I've never left a stables bastion before.
That my
Currently,
yeah, my 18-minute PB, I had like a 4.5 minute stables because I just couldn't be bothered to learn it. It's so stupid.
do you ever plan on like trying to improve your 1.16 PB like anytime soon?
Yeah,
Or do you
I
just
will.
wanna
I'm just it's not really as important to me as 1.7 and 1.14.
yeah.
Although I feel like I'm pretty much done with 1.14 and 1.15. Um, you got a pretty decent time.
Pretty decent. Good way to
Uh,
put it. A pretty
yeah.
decent time.
But right now I'm just playing 1.7, and I really like
1.7.
1.7 because I feel like a lot of it is pretty skill based. Like 1.14 is a lot of just RNG and resetting, and you
Yeah,
can't really show off your skill with pirate. But 1.7, if you're just like, practice things and get better at tiny time saves, you can save a lot of time.
I agree with that. I think I've always um I've always liked pre 1.9 beginnings like of the speedruns
Yeah,
because it's literally OG Minecraft
yeah, and
actually
it's
mining
yeah.
for stuff and it's super interesting to watch like the speed of the crafters. I like watching that. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah. You should try P1.9 sometime. It is pretty fun, and the community is pretty nice.
Yeah, I do intend on trying pre 1.9 one day. Like I will be trying to gun for a combined RSG time soon. Um, however, yeah, I still have to learn new strategies, and that part that part is quite annoying sometimes. I spent like I think I want to say 3 days trying to learn every bastion before actually running
Yeah,
1.16, and like even while I'm doing runs, I still like mess up a lot, and then I just
yeah.
get my
I saw
chat
you
to.
build that nether portal,
Yeah,
and that
that
was
happens.
yeah,
That happens. Like I'm still learning what's the more or less proper way to do things still.
hmm,
And and I think one of the yeah, just one of the biggest things right now is just resetting. I I forget to look at my timer sometimes before actually entering the nether. And like I when I actually do enter, I'm like, wait a minute. So it's already 8 minutes. What happened?
wow.
So, but
I wouldn't.
honestly,
Yeah,
it's super. I think it's just super fun how and how many different ways you can enter the Nether. It's
yeah,
just like able to adapt to everything. I think that's I guess to me what I enjoy about 1.16 the most
hmm,
is just being able to play every seed and then just banking on whatever you get from the Nether. But yeah.
I think 1.16 was a lot like what you're describing when I first started. But at this point, now it just feels like I'm resetting for very specific things, and
Oh yeah.
I've
What do
grown
you
weary of
What do you think about like method signing those runners though? What do you think's gonna like happen in the future to them?
it. I mean, I don't know. They've already had the Method Invitational, right? Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's actually like do you think more tournaments from method will happen anytime soon? Like
Um,
after this one?
Probably. I mean, I don't know much about Method, but I would guess so.
What about different esports? Could you like I think I can actually see different esports signing like a different breed of runners. Like for example, other content creators like Dylan maybe or Davey or some of the other runners where they could also sign them, get then actually get a competition between two different esports. I think that could
That'd
actually
be
happen.
yeah, that'd be
It would actually become like a professional thing.
yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, who do you think's gonna win this one?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at the bracket. I think I watched like a couple matches.
Oh yeah. It would be really cool to see Minecraft turn into an insane
Yeah,
esport
that's wild.
event.
I remember, I used to, unlike you, I played Minecraft for many years, for speedrunning. And I remember people were trying to make PvP into an esport, but it never really happened. So it's really cool that speedrunning is actually like, things are happening.
Yeah, that could be that could be possible. Also, the Minecraft Java speedrunning news channel on YouTube. That's
Oh yeah,
honestly, I think, one of the best ideas they've
yeah,
had
that's
so
really
far.
cool.
Like, you can actually give recognition to people in the
Mhm.
top times, but don't actually have as much recognition.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool. Honestly, like, one thing that I probably just don't like about MCSR as it is now is that the community's grown so big where I just miss being able to talk in Java Chord and like knowing everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Because it used to be like that and
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much everyone knew each other and then after that since it's become like rated, it's grown so big that like you just don't know anybody anymore and then you just end up not talking in there and like moving on to your
Sag.
own groups, which
Yeah.
yeah, it's a sad moment.
When did you when did you join speedrun?
I joined my first submitted speed run was on July 12th. So I'm
Oh
actually
wow.
coming up. It's actually coming up
That's
on
like
that right now.
really similar to when I started.
Yeah.
I had my first stream on July 2nd, I think, and then a week after that I submitted a PB.
Nice. So yeah, I but I think I joined the actual Discord like when it had less than 1K members. And
Oh.
it was actually really fun to talk in there. I
Yeah, I
remember
do remember joining Java Chord for a few months before I actually started.
yeah, and as usual, there's a certain person who like just like brought everybody into speedrunning.
Wonder who it could be.
I wonder. Pause blopping. And honestly, now I don't think he's actually given anybody money yet.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other day, like, Donowall, where's my money? I play the game.
And that's kind of true. I mean, you can't just say something and then not do anything.
Yeah.
He's got 4 days left.
Did he actually set a date for himself? Oh, what the
No,
heck?
didn't he say throughout the month of June he'd be
Oh,
giving away
really? Oh, that
50,000?
does sound.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
It started thundering in my little world here. AA runners are jealous.
Dude.
I've spent 2 hours in this world and already got a thunderstorm.
That actually reminds me. Wet Sock Boy, he's
Yeah,
currently doing Bedrock AA,
yeah, I saw that.
and the achievements are so much different.
Really?
There's one achievement that requires you to play the game for 33 hours.
Well, that kind of locks your speed run, doesn't it?
Yeah, no. So in Bedrock and the category, I think they just removed that advancement, so you
Oh,
don't have to
okay.
do it. And I
That's
think
funny.
yeah, and I think also finding all biomes carries on from one world to the next. I think he said that too.
Huh.
So so
Interesting.
you're not required to do that either. But
Okay.
Sokka's just like, yeah, you know what? No, I don't listen to the rules. I'm gonna do it anyways.
That's funny.
And so yeah, he's gonna do that. And I think what
Huh.
he did was just put himself in a house and then just sleep.
That's
And
fair.
yeah. But damn, 33 hours.
Yeah. It's very long time.
Yeah, I think in Minecraft there are no frame perfect things that you need to do,
Um,
right?
for tasks there are, but
Oh yeah, tasks. Maybe SSG
essentially maybe like
chest
a couple
looting.
things that you have to be, you know.
Yeah. Like I think chest looting is the most frame perfect thing that you could get.
Well, the thing is that even with SSG, you can like lose time in a couple of spots, still get a god perch and get world records. So
Yeah, that's so true.
it's just the nature of the game.
Yeah. What do you think about TWT and Pikachu? Do you think those guys are their channels are cool?
Yeah. I mean, they've both made videos about me, so I'm obligated to say that. But no, I think they're really cool. Yeah, compared to like P00PLY, who you know, that was just
Yep.
like re-uploads.
No kidding.
I
Yeah, it's
do
really
think
cool.
that like a lot of people attacked CFY maybe slightly too harsh.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like I don't know. I don't know too much about the situation, but
Oh yeah.
you know,
I mean,
if one person is stealing content, the person who did it can like privately reach out, but you know, publicly shaming is just like kind of yikes.
honestly, right now, do you think we're gonna see a new world record soon? Like,
Um,
I know
I think we
yours was the
will.
longest the world record has
Been
lasted,
for,
right?
yeah,
4
for a
months, I think.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the longest one. And I remember
Really?
Max,
Was Currywave's record in 1.60 not longer? Because that record felt like it went on for a while.
I actually don't remember. Or well, certainly in this category, yours was the longest.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
fair.
yeah.
Otherwise you could like look at Illumina or Tar's runs.
Oh yeah, it's so true. Um, I forgot what I was just gonna say.
But yeah, I
Mm,
do think a new record will happen soon. A lot of people, I think now that a lot of the 1.7 runners have switched to Dark Matter Tower, we'll get better runs more consistently.
Dark Matter Tower. Right.
I
Speaking. Oh
know
yeah.
Corb's
Speaking.
gonna go over to 1.7 soon.
Yeah. Yeah. The tweet. The C Skull Dojo training.
Yeah. And
But
Fume is getting like sub 20 ad enters like on the daily, which is like, you know, Max Space. And Max himself had a sub
yeah.
19
Oh
pace
my
to run.
god.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my god. That one time where he just
Yeah, I
died.
felt
Yeah.
so
That was
bad.
that was actually painful to watch. That would have been like
That
a
would have been,
phenomenal world
yeah,
record, right?
yeah.
What's he at? Like the world record is 22:03, right? Or
2056.
oh right. Shoot,
Yeah, by
why did I think it
Max.
was
It
22 minutes?
was, and then Max shattered it, and the closest person to beating Max is Max himself, and maybe 1.8 trading. Um, that could work out.
That ever be a thing? 1 point. Like,
It's becoming a thing. There's silver yearly attacks. Maybe Amazon soon, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
and that could be that could be really interesting. Yeah. And I see the last stone is breaking now.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It was fun talking. Do you wanna shout out yourself? You know, your channel, your YouTube, your Twitter, whatever.
If you guys don't know, didn't know who I am, my name is Pooply. Pooply with zeros, P00PLY, twitch.tv/P00PLY. I stream on Twitch. Try to every day. School's just ended for me, so
Oh.
yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thanks for having me, Pingu.
Yeah. Cool talking.
Yeah, it's really, really cool to see eye to eye with another, I don't know, former 1.14, 1.15 runner.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Alright. See you around then.
All right, see you, man. Thank you again.
Bye. Yeah.
People, hey.